So I say to myself, I will probably take a few days off doing vids. And the reason I say this is because, yeah, okay, you want to gain traction, more views, more subs, all the rest of it, but quality, yeah. And sometimes you just need to get back to the basics. And I look at this, just as I say so many times, as a guy from the 80s. And I look at this, yeah. Sargon of Akkad. And have you noticed so many of these windswept and interesting people have avatars from, whatever the fucking history that somehow bestows this belief of intelligence, and that you should bond with it because it's something through the ages, yeah? And I look at, Tommy.
It's Cole Benjamin. Cole, come on, promote us.
Now, he's in his, at least mid to late 30s, something like that. I should look into this, but straight away I'm thinking coke and roids. That's what I'm thinking. I see it in certain aspects of the physicality, the dry skin, whatever else. I look at handlers. You could say, oh, Scott, you're not selling me here. But, And then you've got Sargon. He turns up in his costume of a well-dressed man. The appreciation of fine cloth. A bit of grey in there, but with a beard. And remember, Avatar for years. Some windswept and interesting icon, apparently, of philosophy or intelligence or whatever the fuck. But
this is just the most amazing thing I've ever seen in my life. Give yourselves a round of applause. This is incredible.
seriously, I look at... Honestly, tell me, how much coke is this guy doing? Seriously, it's quite a lot. And he is doing gear as well, I would say. Listen, who am I? And this is going to get an awful lot of thumbs down. But I do think things as, what was it, Albert Pike had said. All signs are controlled. You want a hero? We'll create him. Or many. Yeah.
I feel that Britain is an occupied country at this point. I feel that the British people are being deeply exploited.
I'm still watching a handler behind there.
And I feel that this has to change. Because if it doesn't change, what...
Seriously. How much coke is this guy doing here? Not him.
What does the future look like for us? Mass immigration has been a colossal failure. There's no question of it. Only the most ludicrous person in the world could deny it at this point.
Honestly, look at the body language of Tommy.
So I'm talking to you, Keir Starmer.
Skin. Dry as fuck. This is not a guy that spends his life on a building site, where most people who are involved in that, concrete, dust, all the rest of it, yeah, you could see. Not this guy.
There is no economic argument for it. It's making us poorer. Poorer by the day, because we are extending to foreign peoples benefits that are meant for us. The British...
Honestly, every fucking fibre of my being says he's doing two things. Coke and roids.
Taxpayer is paying for health
and the thing about roids is, especially mixed with coke, it can really fuck about with the brain chemistry. Now, you could say, well, is that such a thing? But when you look historically at people who have been involved in cocaine and steroids, there is certain common denominators that you should look at. And remember, I'm fooling nobody. I'm just saying. If you're asking me.
Services and trains and bloody houses for every person under the sun who can just step foot on our soil.
I can't go through this whole 9+ minutes, but yeah. I would say you know everything you need to know in less than 1 minute 30. And I'll speak to you soon.